Hi, this is our word work for Lesson 6 in The Wind in the Willows. The chapter is called Dolce Domum Part 1. And the word we're going to focus on today, boys and girls, is reproached. Everybody say reproached. So here's a quote from the read aloud we just did. With a wrench that tore his very heartstrings, he set his face down the road and followed submissively in the track of the rat, while faint little smells reproached him for his new friendship and his forgetfulness. Reproached means scolded, corrected, or expressed disappointment in someone for a certain behavior. So maybe you've been reproached at home if you didn't obey your parents or didn't do something that you were supposed to do. Let's look at this example. As a baby, James was never reproached for making a mess while eating. But as he grew older, he learned there were certain rules to follow at the dinner table. So when you're a baby, boys and girls, it's okay to make a mess and you don't get scolded or corrected for doing that. But as we get older, we're told and we learn to be neat when we eat. So if we make a mess when we're older, we may be reproached. Have you ever reproached someone for behavior that disappointed you? So maybe you've reproached your younger brother or sister, or even an older brother or sister for something. Have you ever been reproached by someone? I think we all have at some point. Be sure to use the word reproached when you tell someone at home about it or when you're talking with someone. Point it out if someone is being reproached. Is reproached a noun, verb, or adjective? Reproached is a verb. It's an action. We're going to use some antonyms to identify whether situations are an example of being reproached or the opposite of reproached, which is praised, okay? So I'm going to read several sentences, and then you're going to decide if the person or animal is being reproached or praised. Remember, reproached means being scolded or expressing disappointment. Praised is the exact opposite of that. Number 1, Jenny received many compliments for her prize-winning science fair project. Is this an example of being reproached or praised? Number 2, Luther was scolded for tracking mud throughout the house. Olivia gave her cat a treat for coming when she was called. The principal voiced his disappointment to Mark for running in the hallway. Number 5, everyone congratulated Jamel on his beautiful new painting. And number 6, Lynette spoke sharply to her dog whenever he jumped up on people. Is that an example of being reproached or praised? Good job, boys and girls.